Hey everyone, we are on to part 4 of our decorating our journal. This will actually be the final one, and then I'll just do a quick flip through so you can see kind of the whole thing. But this is decorating the inside back cover. So let's get started. I went ahead and I just glued down some dictionary paper, just some strips of it, because the Tim Holtz pages are not quite big enough to cover that whole chipboard. So I just did a few strips on the outside edges, inked them up a little bit, and then I glued down one of the 8x8 pages. And that is all that I've done so far for the background. So now I have a couple of coffee dyed envelopes, and sometimes I like to use envelopes like this direction. Sometimes I like to cut off the top and cut like a half circle out and make it into a cute pocket. In this case, I actually want it to look super envelopey, so I just want to leave it just as it is. But I'm going to create some pockets using the envelopes. So this one's going to have a tuck coming in from the top. So I need to glue these 3 sides, and then that will create that pocket there on the top. So Fabri-Tac is excellent for gluing this down, especially if it's coffee dyed, because it has just a little bit of dimension to it. So it's not quite as flat and easy to lay down. Let's see. We have something coming out the top, so we need a little space, so that ought to do it. Awesome. Okay, now this one, I'm going to have something coming from the side. So I need to glue down these 3 sides. Let me make sure I get that right, because that would be bad. There we go. We don't want to glue our pocket shut. Wouldn't be the first time, right? All right, and that will just come right about, how about yay? So there we go. All right, now for this little tuck, I have this fun little bingo card. It's just this old bingo card here, and I thought that'd be a great journaling spot. So I have inked up one side, and then on this side, I'm just gonna glue down this little scrap so that I can have a little spot to journal on it. So this is just gonna get glued down right to that card. I'm gonna try to get up into those edges pretty good. Get those corners. You know what I'm talking about. Those corners always like to sneak up on us. And then I'm just gonna center that and put it down. You can tell I did a really good centering job. That's okay. Roll with it. Okay, so that's just fun. That's just a fun little, and I liked it because it's red, but I muted it down, but it kind of brings in this red and this background red right here. So, because this journal really is mostly muted color, so it's kind of fun to add a little color in there. Now inside here, I have just this little bit of ephemera for journaling on the back. And I also wanted to add, yes I did, I also wanted to add this cute, I just had this mini envelope. I don't even know where it came from. It's just a tiny little envelope. And I took some scrap that I had, and I just folded it in half so you could open it up for journaling. And then I'm just gonna embellish that cover of that paper just a little, nothing too fancy, just some scraps that I had, just a little collage. So I had just a little bit of this dictionary paper, and I think it just breaks it up and adds something to it. I'm gonna leave that little edge right there kind of raw because I think it's cute. And let's see, then I have a little sign, be the good. Go ahead and just be the good. We'll put that on. I'm going to kind of angle it because I also have this cute little, it's a little bit from Tim Holtz, just parcel post, and I'll put that right here. Just a little collage just to shake it up. So What could be funner than an envelope inside of an envelope, right? Just fun. And you've got the thickness in this journal to use it. So I decided I'm going to use it. All right, let's see. Inside of this one, I just have a little journaling card folded in half. So nothing fancy, but this is pretty thick, so I didn't want to add any more. Now I'm going to do a little collage here just because I feel like it needs a little something else. So I have more dictionary paper. It's kind of the theme of this page, I guess. But I inked it up and I tore some of the edges just to give it a fun little, you know what I mean, a little pop. Put that down right there. And then I have a tiny bit of cheesecloth, but for that I use my Fabri-Tac because otherwise it doesn't tend to stick very good. And that'll carry over onto the envelope, which will just be fun. There we go. All right, now I wanted a little pop of color, just a little something. So I just have this other little bit here, right there, just a teeny little guy. And I might go ahead and add a little Fabri-Tac because it's going on top of the cheesecloth. So it might be nice to have something that'll seep down in there a little better. Let's see how I want this. Oh, that's cute. All right, so we're just gonna stick that down. And then this is like a little chipboard embellishment that I made from this set that I made that I'm working on getting out. So we're gonna, because it's chipboard, I'm gonna use the Fabri-Tac. And I'll just pop that right there. So cute little collage. All right, now I have these from forever ago from a company called Seven Gypsies. I have enough that if I do my little kit that supplements this, then I will stick one in it for everyone because they're cute. It's a little claim check, but I'm just going to make that into a little tag. So I just have some lace and I'm going to fold it right over here, and in true junk journal fashion, I decided I am just going to staple that on there. So we're just going to put a couple of staples in it. Perfect. And then that's going to tuck right in here, and it'll be fun because the lace will kind of hang over and hang out of the book. Now, I mean, it's got a lot. You could add more collaging here if you wanted, or some little bits of pattern paper here and there. But I think with this background and everything, for me, it felt like that was enough. But I just wanted to have a little saying on it. And now I just have to decide where I want it. If I want it over here or centered on that envelope. I think I want it here. It kind of balances. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down. And that's just kind of going to be a little title. A little title for the page. Collect beautiful moments. You can write about some beautiful moments in your envelopes, or hard moments that turned out to be beautiful moments. We've all had those too, right? I have. I'm sure you have too. All right. It might be fun to do like a little seal or something. I don't know. For now, that's where we're leaving it. But I want to just give you the quick flip through on it. So you can decide if you want to make one. So here's the cover, and it can still have some embellishments added if you want, or you can leave it as is. It's beautiful as is. I don't know if you can see that stitching, but it is just pretty. With this nice fabric binding here, you open it up and we have our little flip open right here. These flip open, journaling, a couple of cards. You could put more in. You could add some words or little embellishments, and two little tags and a little journal card and another little fun little thing. What do you call it? All right, so we have that. And then stay tuned, because I think over the next couple of weeks, I'm just going to work on doing some fun pages in here. Getting some more embellishments done and some more pages. And it'll just be fun. I love this old kind of vintagey feel. It's a little more muted. And again, these are Tim Holtz pages, so I'll go ahead and put the link down below for these. But just fun. So this journal has a total of 18 papers that I used in it. So you'll have enough room for 36 spreads. So it'll be pretty full when it's done, and I bet I could still make it have alligator. All right, we'll see. And then the back cover, we just had our background and we did a little collage. Couple of different places to hide things, journal things, a little envelope in there with a fun little card to journal on. We got this little tuck here on the side and another little journal spot. So lots to discover, and I'm super excited to work on the rest of it. I am going to put 8. I think I have enough stuff to do 8 kits of this. It has pretty much everything in here. It'll be close. There will be a few things that might not be exactly the same. Some of this stuff won't be the same, but I'll include these words and the check and some lace and some coffee envelopes and dictionary paper and a Tim Holtz notebook, and your binding tape will be in there. I'll include some of this stuff to do these. Music paper I can include. And the chipboard will be included, and your fabric binding if you want to use the same one. But I've just had a lot of requests from people who feel like they don't know where to start. And so I thought, well, I can just buy extras of everything and try to put together a few kits for those of you who are like, oh, I just kind of want it all there to try something new. But I will say, you do need at least, yeah, you do. For this, you absolutely need a sewing machine. You could put every one of these in with your regular old awl and wax thread and just do the in and out method to put it. You could. But that would be pretty challenging. So I would recommend, if you buy one of these, you do need a sewing machine. And you're going to want that too to sew this pretty stitching on the cover if you do it the same way. You don't have to do it the same way I did. But check the shop. I'll put a link below. I'm only going to have enough for 8, so I don't know. I apologize that that's all there is, but it is what it is. And sometimes it gets hard to find that Tim Holtz paper. But I did order 8 of them. So check it out if that's something you think would be interesting, or you want to give to somebody that you think, hey, here, just try a junk journal. It would be fun. So check that out below, and I don't know, it could be awesome. All right, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have an awesome day. Bye.